Robbinsdale husband and wife remain in critical condition after they were struck by a car near a church in New Hope. The incident took place Friday evening near the intersection of 48th Avenue and Boone. Witnesses say the couple were walking near House of Hope Lutheran Church when the accident happened. Friends say the husband and wife are in their 80s and both have deep ties in the community. They are longtime volunteers with Near Food Shelf.
We're all praying for them. We're all praying for them because they're going to need the pain that they must be going through. It must be horrible. I can't imagine those two in so much pain. It hurts me to think about it. So.
Both victims are at North Memorial Health Hospital. Each have multiple broken bones. According to New Hope Police, the driver is cooperating. Tuesday is Election Day. CCX News has you covered on the local votes. We are following local city council and school board races. Golden Valley has races for mayor and 2 city council seats. The Wayzata School District has 4 school board seats up for election. The Hopkins and Anoka-Hennepin school districts also have school board races. You can hear from the candidates on our website. Just click on the local vote link. The S word is in the forecast, and yes, we mean snow. Local cities like Crystal are gearing up for it. Reporter Sonia Goen shows us how they're preparing for what's expected to be a pretty cold and wet winter.
Before you know it, we'll all be adding double layers of clothing and trying to dodge the snow and bitter cold temperatures. Crystal crews are also getting prepared to deal with the snow and ice.
I would say ice storms are even a bigger challenge than snow removal because you have rain that obviously turns to ice, and the plow trucks aren't 4-wheel drive and they slide around just as easy as vehicles do.
For the time being, snowplows are sitting idle at the Public Works facility, waiting for the first flakes of the season to fall.
We are prepared. We have all of our equipment ready. Plows are on, brine tanks are on.
The salt shed is fully stocked. A small mountain of white stuff almost reaches the roof. There's ample supply because city officials ordered what they needed a year ago.
We ordered more this year based on last year's winter. But we just have salt, and we do pre-treat our salt with salt brine, which just helps it work faster.
Crews also have a new machine to help clear 30 miles of city sidewalks.
So we just got a replacement sidewalk machine this year, so we'll be rolling that out here this winter.
When winter finally arrives and the snowplows eventually hit the streets, Crystal officials want to remind folks to make room for them to do their jobs.
Don't crowd the plow.
In Crystal, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
Robbinsdale city leaders are considering bringing back a community center. The city's previous community center was torn down in 2004. City staff say a possible new facility could replace the Sanborn Park building near 42nd and Drew Avenues North. Plans could include a 2-story building with features like a virtual library and a catering kitchen.
We've built the new pavilion. That's a great place in the summer. But sometimes you need an indoor space. So right now when people call and they're looking for community meeting space, we have tiny places, or they have to go to a different city.
The City Council will provide feedback Tuesday on a general concept plan. It is very preliminary right now. City officials don't expect a final plan to come together for at least the next 2 years. A company in Maple Grove has a solution for a common kitchen problem. That solution led to impressive growth in worldwide sales. As Corey Bork reports, the company called Vertical Spice has taken spice racks to a whole new level.
Inside this Maple Grove warehouse, Scott Midkey's mind is filled with clutter.
I wanted something that was very compact in a small space.
Make that kitchen clutter.
So I wanted something where I could, pull the spice out, have it readily available and right in front of me.
His idea for a business started 10 years ago in his kitchen.
Clumsy me, knocking over spices in the cabinet, knocking over the carousel.
Spices gave Scott and his wife Linda trouble. Each had a different method of organizing. They needed a better way. What they came up with, both could agree on.
This is our most popular design. This is how it all started. We call this our 222 by 2 by 11. All it means is there's 3 rows of 2-inch drawers, 2 tiers tall, and 11-inch deep. Fits a standard kitchen cabinet.
Vertical Spice created a patented system.
The big The selling point for ours is our elastic sides that allow you to pull product in and out of the slides or the drawers very easily.
It then developed a variety of sizes to fit practically any kitchen cabinet.
We have 5 different drawer widths, 5 different base widths, and 3 different depths.
Who knew that what started in that Maple Grove kitchen could lead to interest not only in the U.S., but across the world?
We sell all across the country, to Canada. We've sold New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, South America, Singapore.
The company is now in its 3rd home because of its growth, adding employees and equipment along the way. People like Bill Bowen assembled the products.
I enjoy working here. I like hands-on product. You get to see the product from the front to the back, beginning to end. It's satisfying.
Vertical Spice shipped 20,000 spice racks this year alone. So what is it about keeping spices organized? Turns out, Scott has a confession.
I'm a big eater at my house. my wife's the good cook. She goes through all the spices. I misplace all the spices, so this helps us.
It not only helps him, but the other cooks in the kitchen.
This is just fitting a need that we're lucky enough to hit the wave of the new cooks in the world.
For Business Matters, Corey Bort, CCX News.
About 90 to 95% of the company's sales are all online, and it's not done coming up with new designs. Vertical Spice is currently working on storage solutions for other parts of your house. In Brooklyn Park, something new to greet visitors. New Welcome to Brooklyn Park signs are going up, including this one at 109th and Jefferson Highway.
9 local football teams were still alive in the playoffs heading into Friday night. Just 2 of them survived to advance to state. Champlin Park, one of them, they hosted Prior Lake Friday. Late first quarter of a scoreless game, Lakers quarterback Kyle Haas rolls out. His pass intercepted by Josh Strong. Strong returns it to the Rebels' 48-yard line. And the turnover sets up a score. Early second quarter. And it's quarterback Jace Miller leaping into the end zone for a touchdown, and the Rebels lead 7-0. Champlin Park's defense tough all night on the Lakers. Noah Link burst through here for a quarterback sack on Haas. It's a 7-0 game at halftime. Third quarter, the Rebels defense forces another turnover. Number 5, Devon Moore knocks the ball loose from the receiver. A scramble for the football, and Link recovers for Champlin Park. And it helps set up another touchdown. Check out the great pass by Miller, and maybe even a better catch here by Brock Johnson in the end zone. A 23-yard touchdown, and the Rebels lead 14-0. Up 14-7 in the fourth quarter. It's Moore helping seal the win for Champlin Park. Perfect form tackle on Dylan Bear in the end zone. That's a safety and puts a cap on the scoring. Champlin Park wins 16-7, and they advance to the Class 6A playoffs. The Rebels face Rosemont in the state quarterfinals. They'll face that team at Park Center High School Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Maple Grove and Tutino Grace both lost their 6A games last week, ending their seasons. Wayzata is the only unbeaten team in Class 6A. The Trojans overpowered another foe last week. They kicked off against Eastridge at home in their second playoff game. Christian Vassar gets through the hole and zips 58 yards for a score, and a 21-0 Wayzata lead in the first quarter. Eastridge answers as Riley Larson's quick pass over the middle, complete to Caden Nenow. He's behind the Wayzata defense and goes 80 yards, putting the Raptors on the board. Wayzata keeps coming. Tom Schmidt up top. Deshaun Bush with a great catch for a 45-yard gain. Vassar caps the drive with an 8-yard touchdown run, and it's 35-7 Trojans in the second quarter. Wayzata gets 6 more here. Schmidt over the middle, the Jake Wildemuth, and the Trojans roll into the state quarterfinals with a 56-20 victory. Wayzata will face 8-2 Centennial Friday night at 7 at Chanhassen High School. Armstrong, Cooper, Benilde St. Margaret's, Breck, and Providence Academy all lost in the smaller enrollment classes on Friday. Championships were on the line Saturday at the state cross-country meet. 4 local teams in all were part of the meet, with individuals representing several other schools from the area as well. Class AA girls race getting started in Northfield. Stillwater junior Annalie Weaver wins the state title with a time of 17 minutes 46.1 seconds. Wayzata freshman Abby Nekenicki takes second place with a time of 17:52.8. Hopkins 7th grader Sydney Drevlo caps off a nice season. She finishes 5th overall in Class AA. And the boys 2A race is next. Oliver Pauline of St. Paul Highland Park sprints away for the win. A time of 15 minutes 25.2 seconds. Wayzata Shoaib Hussein finishes strong, and he finishes in 7th place. Champlin Park's Connor Preston in this next group. He finishes 24th overall. Here's what Nekenicki and Hussein had to say after their races.
Our team has gone through a lot of adversity this season. Like our 7 that ran today, we did not think, like in the beginning of the season, we would not think of who we would run with, but like it's been a lot of fun with them. We've became really good, better teammates and better friends.
A year ago from now, you couldn't have told me that I was going to be racing and getting top 10 at the state championships this year. So for me to be able to come out here and do that is great. My team, they're all here watching me, so that was also good.